Good morning, my friends and family. It is now Wednesday, February 10th, about 7:20 in the morning. I slept great. Yay! So, I took the tranquilizer, Valium, anti-nausea medicine, and it helped a lot. So I slept really well. Got up a few times to go to the bathroom because I have to drink lots of water to flush these drugs out. So we're going to get started just talking about what happened yesterday. So yesterday on the 9th, I went to the hospital and I met with the doctor, and he went over the reports that he got from the new onc testing. It's just a different kind of genetic testing on the tumor itself. And with that information, this is what got him concerned, that it was called what he referred to as a triple negative. It wasn't really affected highly by estrogen or progesterone or all these other things. So if we can't determine what's feeding the cancer, then that makes it a scarier kind of cancer, that we don't know what's feeding it and that we can't just block it with estrogen receptors. Although I will still go on an anti-estrogen medication. So he says, let's just get started. So I took my little notebook and I wrote down all my questions. That's my notebook. And I had written down all my questions for him, and he gladly went through all of them. So I'll start with that. So I'm getting two kinds of drugs. They refer to it as a TC. So it is a toxterite and cytoxin. So two different chemotherapy drugs. No, that's not helping you much how to spell it, but TAXORTERE and CYTOXAN. So they just call it a TC. So I need to know that when I go, that I'm getting a TC drug, the TC drug, okay? So lots of side effects, of course. The doctor wrote on the back of the paper when he was talking to me in his doctor handwriting, and then I had to get the crash course of the nurses class at the pump. That's what I called it. So, but this is amazing. Mitch's coworker Corey, his mom is the head nurse at exactly where I'm at. Her name's Stephanie, and she's lovely, and she took care of us, and it made me very happy. So, side effects: fatigue, nausea. They want you to prevent the nausea, take the medication, don't let it get started, and then can't catch up, just like pain. Gum soreness, mouth sores, diarrhea, and constipation, some things like that. Taste changes, infections, hair loss. So I'm guessing that this paper says hair loss generally occurs between 18 to 21 days after the treatment. So I'm anticipating 2 to 3 weeks after my first treatment. But my cute friends are giving me a hat party. So it's all going to be good. They had a little thing of free hats you could get at the hospital, but I didn't know where those hats had been, and I don't need one yet, so we're okay. And I asked the doctor, and I might not lose my fabulous eyebrows and eyelashes. So that'll be a good thing, because I'm kind of just getting the small dose of chemo, only 4 treatments, 3 weeks apart. There are people getting them every other week, 16 treatments. They need to shrink their tumors, things like that. So I get the baby chemo. It's all good. Okay. But it's really interesting because they want you to call the doctor all the time. This isn't just don't worry about it. If I get a fever of 100.4, I got to call the doctor. Okay? I got to drink my 8 to 10 glasses of water every day and flush those nasty poisons out of my body. And so, yeah, you got to call the doctor if you get a headache. You got to call the doctor if you do this. You got to call the doctor if you do that. Yeah, I'm okay. So, yesterday, there's lots of people in there. It was really busy. Just sat in a chair, kind of middle of the ward, the area where the cancer patients are getting treated. There's little pods. They're a little more private, but just in the middle of the hallway. There's a chair for Mitch. And they started with anti-nausea medicines, heavy duty, lots of them. And then they gave me more of the steroid that I took the day before that made me stay up all night. And Sorry about that. I'm a novice at this thing. So, and then they gave me the one medication, and it could have given me like a sinus thing, but it didn't. And then they gave me the other medication, and it is a plant-based medication, so I could have gotten a reaction or a rash. So they started out at like 100 cc's, and then 150, and then they just boost me up to 300 because I'm a tough cookie. And I found out I should always get if I need a needle or a blood draw or anything, always in the left arm, since the right arm had the lymph nodes removed. Didn't know that. New information. So I have to go back next week to them to test my blood. Oh yeah, they tested my blood yesterday to make sure my white blood cells and all that good. My blood work was great. So I got started, which that was good, because if I would have done all that and gone, oh no, you can't, I've been a little mad. But so everything was good. But it was a long day. We got there at 10:30. We left at 3. I was in the chair from 11:30 to 3. Got up once to go to the bathroom. Had a couple snacks. Gonna bring a movie or a book next time. I feel more bad for Mitch. He's just sitting in that nasty hard chair. At least mine's semi-comfortable. Got a warm blanket, but it's very fuzzy and got all over my clothes. Took my cute pink shoes. My chemo shoes. Yeah, I had cute shoes. So I did well. I mean, it was all okay. I came home and laid down for a little bit, and I was a little nauseous, but I think that's because maybe I was hungry because I just had snacks. And then I took, not as heavy of a anti-nausea medicine. I took it, and Mike brought us over Cafe Rio for dinner, and everything tasted normal still and good. So I ate too much, which I'm supposed to eat little bitty meals all the time, not big meals. And so I was bloated. My tummy hurt, and I couldn't lay down because it was like heartburn, so I had to sit up. But we're good bird. So I haven't eaten yet today. I'm gonna drink my water and see how it goes. So I don't know what else you want to know. I'm doing fine as of today, feeling okay. Yeah. I'll just leave this one short. I don't know if you guys want me to do I might do one the whole story of how we've gotten to this point. But for now, this is just an update to know that first day of chemo went well. Okay. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.